Hey man, that was a good apple given to me by my father. Yeah, this is Donkey Kong Country, you damn right. Oh my god. Finally, someone appreciates the arts.
I better go do daily search. I'm doing it with Nadir. Get out of here. I gotta have Idama. It takes fucking 700 Idama, making the abyss in total.
What? Yeah, it was. These are Cortland apples, they're really good. Alright, Kermim, here it comes. Time to die. Infernal? Oh, he gonna fuck me up. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a... Oh, cool, the ground's on fire. Yeah, multiple scrolled mounts have, like, their parameters go up, so it takes less points to put into them, so they refund you the points you use. So you get more points, it takes less points, yeah, absolutely. You don't get more points, it just takes less. Alright, Moth Orchid, Tail of Genji, Rabbits, running around. I didn't Rapid Storm, fuck. Oh my god. Come at me, you heathen. Oh, fuck, no! I'm gonna die, because I did that. Yeah. I wanted to lance this guy and it used the other move. You do power, then you do vit. On your mount. Power, then vit, then crit. Oh fuck's sake. This move is great, but if I just use it like randomly, it's all... Oh no. Roll, what the fuck? I want embers that has 30-meter range. Give me that nadir spear that you got there with embers. Fuck. Nothing I can do to that. Only so many rolls I can do. I killed him. What did I get? Nothing of it. It doesn't give you shit.
Might get
hey, I got 3. What am I getting? Glittering Eyeball and a Tusk of Hope. Alright. Let's go.
It went alright though?
Yeah, I just died a couple times. And I DC'd, so we're never doing this again.
Huh.
Well, it's because I kept...
Well, never doing this again.
Yeah. Like, you don't think you'd have enough for any crit? He's at 96, and you can only get it about... Yeah, just do that. Don't worry about the crit. Just get the vit. Honestly. If you're one scroll, just power vit. But the runs went pretty good. It was just I used a move at the wrong time. I used the Lancelot move, and it just fucked me. I wanted to lance a little ball, and I used that. The stream's going down, it's coming back up. As weird as the glittering eyeball, then it was the tusk.
これは良いな。
This might be the secret. I bet it is. It's like, if you do Infernal, it's increased like rewards, but there's no to compensate for no drops. So if you really wanted something, you go fight the one you want. If you're impartial, you just fight Infernal. Maybe.
We'll see.
I want him just to drop like smoldering penis or something.
Oh my god.
Smoldering cock, glittering eyeball, and frozen spine. Together, we are repulsive.
Glittering eyeball.
It's my glittering eyeball, smoldering genius. Okay, I'll try it again. Damn, I wish this thing had a water modifier though. It'd be just big little bubbles everywhere. Oh my god. Hello, Blauweiss. What is up? Does your name just mean like white? Because Blanc is white in French, and I think Weiss is white in German.
It is. It's pronounced like a V, but yes, it is.
Weiss. Like a vice grip?
Yes, exactly that.
That sounds like a sexual position.
Vice grip.
Like you grip someone so hard it's white?
Right.
Yeah. My vice grip. It looks fucking.
Well, yeah, you do buy. To buy Vanguard, you gotta go to the Necropon, and you see this right here. Alright, you click on this. Yeah, you see this. Now these are your Vanguards. It's not all of them, but these are the ones you can get. But only way you can't attain these Vanguards anymore. You can only attain the ones that say the double win rate at the top. You can only attain the ones that is like they advertising for this month. So they advertising these 2 Vanguards for this month. So you can only roll for them.
The camera is literally fuck. I tried to fix it twice.
It's not how much they are. You don't. When you spend money in Onigiri, you don't.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna do it again though because I died.
You don't get exactly what you want. Put it like that. This is how you spend money in Onigiri. Basically, what you do, you click over here. You see these tabs? You have to roll. Yeah. You have to roll, just like you ever been to the. You know how gambling work in the casino, right?
Yeah.
So well, you roll. You put your Onigiri coins. It costs 160 Onigiri coins to roll 5 times. And only 40 to roll 1 time. So what you do is you'll just put those coins into the cat. You pull the cat lever, and you have the chance to get up arrows, 7-7, which is the best category. You got fishbone, which is the worst category. You got coins, which is the second best category. And you got black eyes, which is like the second to the worst. Huh?
So the one at the bottom, that girl with that pink cat, that's the best category?
Well, yes. Well, she's a double win rate. And what that does is that it allows you to get these Vanguards. It's like a boost. Like, it gives you have a more percentage chance to either get these Vanguards on your consistent roll. Because there are times 2 over like your Sublime and stuff. So it's pretty much helping you get your chance. But that's only when you like in the special Gacha Necropon. The regular Gacha Necropon is the regular Necropon is just something that you can do that's special. Like you got clothes. You know what I'm saying? They sell clothes in here. So you want clothes. See, you get to look.
So I can change clothes and stuff?
Yeah. See? I got this outfit. This outfit for my character.
Yeah.
So you can just get.
I got killed by a rock.
Yeah, so you can get
I
clothes.
had him at 1 health. Got
You
killed by a
can
rock.
get clothes and stuff.
You can just suck
All
on
kinds of
my
stuff.
money.
So those coins, those blue coins is where I have to use real money, right?
Correct. You had to go here. You had to go up here. I don't know if the screen gonna go blank or not. It should go blue. It might go blue. Did the screen go blue?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, on your own time, you just have to click on this up here,
Fun,
and
good
it'll
luck. I
tell
can do
you.
palace then, whatever you guys want.
It would
Oh,
tell
man.
you what your purchase between 10, 20, 30,
I'll keep
40,
messaging you while
50,
I'm at
and
work, too.
$100.
So excited.
Oh, okay.
And that's how you get the stuff inside the Necropon. Now, with this game, you know, it also, you know, sometimes it has lag, real bad lag, and most people like to roll in special errors on the map in the game. Some like go to Susano Mine, some, but you don't have Susano Mine yet because you're not that far in the story, so you won't see that right now. You won't see that until you get like I think you won't see that until you get to Echigo. I think that's when you'll really start seeing the inside the entry. You know, you got little stuff like that. These are what categories you see. You know, you got your red and all this stuff, your blue. Most people,
Can I get him? Yeah.
this is another special part about the Necropon. Now this is your main part right here. These are what
That
you
was a
get.
sexy symbol.
Say for example, you get stuff that you don't want, like out of the Necropon, only out of the Necropon. So you get like Oogie Scarp, like say.
Feed me what? Slap
This
my
is-
butt and feed me Oreo. Hello Oreo.
This is like knowing what class you want to play. Like say for example, you get. Okay, I'm gonna say
Oreo,
this.
do you like the Oreos that are extra thick, or the mini ones, or just plain Oreos? Or maybe vanilla ones? What kind of Oreos you like?
Let's see here. Let me find something. Let's find a card.
Hello and welcome to the stream.
Let's find a card. Alright,
Oh, you did? Nice.
I gotta find a card that'll make this more sense.
What
Okay, here
video
you go.
made you
Skill
wanna
card 8.
Come to the stream.
Alright,
What's up? What are you looking for?
skill card 8 is Ice Massacre, right? For what you can see for adoption. And say for you, if you playing bold, there will be Boulder Dash for you. If you're playing staff, it'll be Rain of Judgment for you. If you were playing staff. Say for example, I didn't want that because say my class Adachi is negative ice. Okay, so they would make this skill. I would have to get a weapon that literally has a lot of ice to compensate the negative over your mag. You know, okay, let me explain that shit first. But let me explain this version first. Over here. Let's look at my character, for example. And I can explain this to you much better. Let's get in here. Let's get
Look
over
for
here.
sick anime girls on my channel? That sounds about right. Sub noise.
Okay.
We need all the subs.
Let's click on my. Let's go to my character. Let's hit stats and stuff. All right. Now, I don't know why that loaded like that.
That's pretty good damage.
All right. Let's look at this. This is how my character set up. All right. I'm our Adachi user. All right. Now you remember I told you you have to pick mags that correspond to the class that you're playing, right?
You think so?
All right.
I think it's awesome.
So on this side, this is your stats. On this side, this is your stats. And on this side, this is your infinity. And on this side, these are your setup. This is your accessories, and this is your equipment right here.
Only got 40 crit to your shoes.
Magatomas is the best setup that you can get right here. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. So for example, if you were playing bow, they would say attack stars, fuse. So these are the second best mags in the game. Fuse are the second best mags in the game. They are the second best mags in the game. And Tempest is the highest mags in the game. For you, your idea is to get the 115 and then start winning your 105s. Like these, instead of these saying fuse, they would just say
I didn't get
wicked
anything
wood.
reward. I'm never doing this again.
See what I'm saying? This is what make you stronger right here. Mags and ornamentations. You see how I ornamented that? Ornamentation gives you more stats on top of the stats of the mag they give you.
That
So,
sentence is
for
hotter than that
example,
fire over
this
there.
mag gives me rank 5 Adachi skill force is 70%. If I'm under
Goddamn.
HP, like anytime I take damage and I get my health down to 50% of my base health, I would gain rank 4 Adachi skill force is 50%. I gain element of 30%
I
of
think I'm a
wind.
blocking god.
But I also take it's anytime in this game, it's always going to be a negative. You're always going to get a negative in onigiri in this game. It don't matter what weapon you get, it's always going to have a negative to it. It's never going to have all positives in this game. Everything in this game is going to have a negative. So, for example, with this mag, I gain 30 wind, but I also gain negative 15 ice. But I also gain an additional 15 fire. So I'm positive 30 wind, and I'm positive 15 fire as well. Now, any skill that has fire or wind in it gonna get a damage increase.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Anything that got fire or wind in it gonna have a damage increase because because my mask gives me wind and fire at the same time. So anytime you building a weapon, you go for a weapon that more corresponds with fire and wind. You want to go for a weapon that corresponds to ice because you're negative that element. So the only way you can use a weapon that corresponds with ice, you will literally have to remove the Adachi fuse mags or go a different route with different mags. And like onigiri really doesn't have a diversity class setup.
Yeah.
Because it's like a one track. It stays on one track and it pretty much goes that way. So they trying, like each update, they trying something new by trying to add diversity to mags. Certain mags they got like element, certain mags they got more element. That gives you your additional power. See, you won't never ever get something in this game that doesn't give you no element unless you just ran a regular rank magatama. So let's click on this mag. Let me show you what I mean. See, like say if I just put this on. See, this mag doesn't give me nothing. It just gives me a 39 skill force. That's it. That's all this mag gives me. It doesn't give me nothing. Only for me to gain something out of this mag, I would have to put something into those two empty slots.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You see that? You see?
The white boxes.
Yeah, I have to go and get them ornamented. Versus me using a regular using like this mag, but here it gives me a lot more. Let's look at another mag of yours. Let's look at something. Let's see. Let's scroll down here. Let's look at 105s. Let's look at these 105 because this is what you'll have to go get since you want to play bow. I got attack stars here. These are for bow. All right. Now 105s are the difference between a fuse and 105s is fuse gives you 10 more element on top of the base element that your 105s give you. Every class has a base element in the game. You know, like Adachi has wind. A bow has rain. Twin sword has ice. Spear has lightning. Staffs have holy. Wand have dark. You know, axe has earth, swords has fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So each class has their own special element that they are positive in. But when you get fused and tempest, you become positive. You become more positive with more element. You become positive with 2 elements. So you'll gain 2 additional elements in the game. As you can see, I gained 2 additional elements. So I gained wind and fire. So now, no matter what I do, I will always, so each mag gives me 15 fire. So that gives me a grand total of 45 fire. It gives me a grand total of 45 fire. And each mag gives me 30 wind. And that gives me a grand total of 90 wind. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So that gives me 90 wind because I got 30. Everything in this game is additive. It's not multiplicative, but it's additive. So
how do you find those little, the extra things that you have to fill in a box? You get those from the monsters too?
Let's close this. These are your partners. When you starting off at lower levels, oh look. When you starting off at lower levels, when you starting off at very low levels, as like your level, when you starting off around that time, your bakers like these guys. You see this like that guy right there. He's 79. Versus that you see that girl right there that's 123. When you around like lower levels, you see these NPCs. Let's get a better look at them. Oh no, why they call it? Okay, let's see here. Let's go to partners here. All right, you see these partners right here? Once you get on up in the story, you start meeting these partners. All these your friends. These will be your friends throughout your whole onigiri career. Order for you to get stronger, they gotta get stronger. These like from your time way to 115, your main progress it should be ranking up your partners. You see?
Don't go home tonight.
Who?
Valkyrie, Angel, Deja. One of your partners too. Don't go home tonight.
That's Ibaraki Doji. That's just her little quote that she got. Her feelings about me. That means she liked me. Like she liked me. I'm trustworthy. She share faith with me. She want to be my girlfriend. Like I'm more than a friend, more than friends. Like she really liked me. Ibaraki, she really she want to hang out and drink with me. You get the kind of understanding what they all about and they background. And the game the games pretty much tell you their background and everything and stuff, and you're starting to understand the story. That is more like understanding the story part and what they come from. But like these partners is really important. Like you really have to rank your partners up. That's what make the game go by faster. This will make you stronger. And this will make you better by ranking your partners up. If you don't rank your partners up, you will never progress in this game. You'll never get stronger because you can't get stronger if you don't rank your partners up in this game. And that's pretty much it. Onigiri is pretty simple, man. Like I said, let's go back to my stats. Like I said, the only thing that increase your damage in this game is skill force and element. Element and skill force increases your damage. Crit do increase your damage too, but you have to have a lot of crit to really maintain it. And at the meta that we going to now with Tempest, you're gonna have low crit regardless. Like you might have a fourth mag that got some crit on it, and that will probably be about it, the best you can do. Because Tempest, this is what I was saying. Like, let's see, that's skill force. Let's go to equipment. You see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
This is your chakra. For you to equip the certain amount of mags that you need, you gotta have a high chakra. So let's look at this mag, for example. Let's find a blank one. You see this mag right here? You see how much chakra it takes? It takes a 50 chakra. Now, if I take all my mags off, I will have 165 chakra, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I put this mag on. I put this mag on right here. It takes 7. Only reason why it's showing 8 chakra at the top, because I ornamented it. And each ornamentation adds a percentage of chakra to the mag. So, for example, if you're doing Faded Contractor, like you see Faded Contractor on this mag? Faded Contractor is ×2. So each one slot of Faded Contractor is 2 chakra. As you can see at the top, by default, this mag is of rank 50. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's rank 50 chakra by default. By default, it's rank 50, right? Rank 50.
Yeah.
All right. When I ornamented it with Faded Contractor twice, it went up to 54 chakra. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Because it added, each slot is 2 chakra. Because Faded...
So the Faded Contract, like what's in the box, it boosts the mag?
Yeah, it boosts it add more stats. I have to go, let's go to her and show you what I'm talking about. This is your most important female in the game. She handles all your equipment and everything of all your mags. She can craft mags. As you can see, she can make mags. And that's how you make your fuse in your 105. All right, let's look.
I haven't met her yet.
Yeah, so when you do meet her, you get the understanding of what you're making here. So let's go to her. Let's go to let's see here. What a Wicked Wolf said. Alright. Let's look at the Adachi feud. Well, you say you wanted to play bow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well you wanted to play bow. Alright, let's look at your stuff. This is what you see, this is how you craft your mags. You'll get the recipe. Once you get the recipe to drop, you take it to Kaguya, and Kaguya will identify it, and she will put it in her storage base. All these Macatomas, you do not have to find all the recipe for them, only the 105. Some of them just come to her automatically as she level up, and some that you have to get the recipe from. You know? Some you got to get recipe from, and some that she just gained by leveling up. So all these Macatomas recipes that you see is a mix between leveling her up and a mix between me identifying them while I'm playing through the story. Okay. So for example, if you want to play bow, and your idea of playing bow is by doing this. You see what I'm doing here? So you need Myrtle gems, Cerulean gems, and you need pressure point, and you need that guzzle mag, that Gus Sunt mag, and then you need a watermelon. And so you need three watermelon, 3 pressure point, and 3 Cassant mags. And when you go to make your, are you blowing the phone? So once that happens, you can make your attack star. and you can make 3 attack stars. So once you have like 3 ceruleum, 3 myrtle, 3 cassant, 3 pressure points, and 3 watermelons, you can make you 3 105 attack stars. And that's when your damage will increase. Like I said, only thing that increase your damage in this game is skill force, element. Skill force, element. Alright. Now, here what in affinity. And affinity increase your damage as well. As you can see on the right hand side, this is your affinity. Every time you add affinity or you gain affinity, you get a flat attack. So for example, let's see, you see my affinity is at cap. It's 8. You see 8,800, 8,800. Everybody's 8,800 over here. Everybody's 8,800. Because, you know, I'm playing Adachi, so I got the affinity cap. This is what the pay to win method come in. This is what your money makes sense for. Each Vanguard that you roll or that you get comes with these accessories. And each clothes that you buy comes with accessories. You see what I'm saying? So every time you buy clothes or Vanguard that has an accessory additive to it, it comes into this slot. And they add little cool effects. Like, if you look at my part, as like right now, you can't see it right now. I have to load in and load back out or something for you can see it. But you would normally see a sword on my back, which that would be the Blue Moon blade. I have to load in and load back out. Let's see. Let's load into something. Let's go to Susanoo Mine.
血の雨を降らしてやろう。
Oh, it didn't work. Still didn't work. But anyway, let's load back out and see what it is.
何か用か。
Return to the world living.
Are you like?
Yeah, that was another dimension. You'll see that once you start getting towards Echigo State. You'll start seeing that. Well, it's not loading up right now. It's not loading it up on my back. But you'll normally see like your accessories on your shoulder, or you might see it on your back. But these accessories gives you another boost. So for example, let's look at these accessories what I got on. These accessory gives me 10 skill force, rank 1 skill force. And if you don't know how skill force work, it works exactly like this. Rank 1 skill force goes through the whole roster from 1 to 10. Rank 2 skill force will go from 2 all the way throughout the whole roster. Rank 3 skill force will go to 3 to all the way out throughout the whole roster. I mean, rank 3 skill force will help out 2 rank 2 skill force from 2 all the way throughout the game. Rank 4 skill force will help 3 and throughout the whole game. So let's say this. I'm gonna pull up the skill.
Hold on, Daniel. I have to pee. I'll be right back. You heard me?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll explain the rest when you come back. Yep. So this is how skill force is, and skill force is additive, and it's not multiplicative either. And what between additive and multiplicative is that if you don't know what I'm talking about, is like skill force is additive, like it adds the skill force to it by percentages. So if you got 39%, you got 39 skill force, rank 5 skill force. If a weapon gives you skill force, it will give you 39 rank skill, so skill force plus on top of the skill force that's your weapon that if you holding guards. Just waiting on my partner to get back here. Once I get back, we can start out right back up. Yep. I am a Adachi player. One of the only Adachi players. Not too many Adachi players on the server. All right, so you back.
Yeah.
All right, well, basically what you're seeing here is like the accessories. When you look at these accessories right here, this is what you pay for. Like I said, you get some for purchasing clothes, and you will get some purchasing Vanguards. The one you purchase for Vanguard never expires. The one you purchase with clothes expire in 30 days. So like, damn. Let's put that back up here. They're not gonna expire. They're never gonna expire. So the ones you purchase from clothes like this one right here, it expire in 24 days. This right here, this money boost, 15% money boost. Rank 1 skill force is 10. If remaining HP is 5% or more, SP reduction is 5%. So basically, it make your skill cost less. But you get a negative. That now, if I remove that and put that on, I lose damage, and I lose element as well. So okay, so these is like your biggest, most important thing in the game. Having Vanguards, having all that, but not having good accessories. Having good accessories will outweigh a Vanguard. You know, Vanguards are good, but when you got a good accessories like Oba Nobunaga's, Musashi's, Lady Dogs, and some of the accessories are good just for like Oni mode. But you know, Oni mode is like, okay, Oni mode is a harder version of that particularly dungeon. And when you do Oni mode, you get these thing called Zenith medals. And what you do with that, right, is that you can use them to make other stuff that you normally guaranteed stuff. Okay, for example, say for example, you've been running a dungeon all day. All right, you running a dungeon, and you trying to get this recipe. You trying to get your fuse recipe, your fuse recipe, or your tempest recipe, or something like that. You can do Oni mode, and it will guarantee you enough metals to buy the stuff that you need. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So instead of you doing all that farming for materials, you can just you can play the game in a casual way, but at the same time, you kind of can't play it in a casual way because this game doesn't cater to casual players. You still have to play this game like a full-time job. If you doesn't play and you trying to play it casually, you're going to be far behind in anything. Now, they say you can play this game at your own speed. I don't agree with that, because if you don't play every day, you don't get ahead. This game is a grindy game. Now, they did release an update, recipe reduction update, and it did kind of tone back a lot of stuff, letting people attain certain weapons that much easier, like your Night Sky. Night Sky back in the day was very hard to attain and very hard to really make. If I had pictures of the old recipe, I would do a comparisons, but unfortunately I didn't get my recipe until the recipe reduction came out. And that's when I attained my my Night Sky recipe, and I was able to craft one. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all. That's pretty much how that story goes. But back to accessories. Accessories is what you need in this game. What gets you better. These accessories is okay. The only big benefits that I'm gaming for out of these accessories is my affinity being capped. Like I said, affinity gives you flat base attack. It's additive to your flat base attack, so it's helping too. But it's not as much as if you had like Open Naga accessories that gives you like crit and attack damage at the same time. But give me a second. Hey, give me a second. All right, I'm back. But basically, like I said, you just want to get the badge to correspond to your thing. The biggest thing about this game is to rank up. You won't start really seeing high numbers and damage until you get to 115. because that's when you can really starting to get pretty much closer to stronger. Because at 115, or even high, even if you get them at 105, but if you get them at 115, if you get them at 105 is good. If you get your 105s, because these are 117s, if you get your 105s and you take those and you put those on, your damage will go up tremendously, because it gives you so much good skill force between just more skill force in general, and at low numbers, at low health. So you'll gain much more damage that way. You kind of get what I'm going with it. This is helping you a lot more better.
Yeah, it is.
So to recap, let's recap on everything. To get stronger, 115, 105 max, 105 max, guard weapons, all your guard weapons, accessories. Alright. Now let's talk about this little part right here. At lower levels, it really doesn't matter where you put your stats at. Certain people start, that play the game a lot more, kind of know where the stats should go. And a more, they put the stats in an area where they more know. Because they know what they're doing, because they've been playing the game a lot longer, and they just, knowing what they're doing. But power is more for swords, adachi, and axe, and every other weapon. All right. For example, power gives you bonus affinity. All right. Bonus affinity it gives you affinity towards sword, axe, adachi. But it also gives you bonus affinity towards bow, twin swords, spear, twin sword and spear. Alright? But it don't give you bonus affinity for wand and staffs. Wand and staffs are the ones that don't benefit from it. Alright? It doesn't benefit from it. It don't get a bonus affinity buff. Okay. And now, if you playing Vit, you can only play spear. If you put 100 Vit, you can only play spear. If you playing Wisdom, you can only play wand. And if you playing Mind, you can only play staff. If you playing Dex, you can play bow or twin swords and one. The choice you can play them both classes. It doesn't matter. You can play them both. But let's get to the meat of this whole conversation. You want to know how smelting and shit work. You want to know how enhancement work. Alright, let's enhance some stuff. Alright, this is how you smelt your weapon. Alright. Now, I'm gonna show you this if I can get started doing what I had to do. Or you can just watch me.
Do you have a horse too?
Yeah, I do. But let's do this right here. Alright. You got to excuse me because I'm real thirsty. But let's see. I have to rank this weapon up anyway, so let's go. I don't have it at 10, so let's get it to 10. All right. You see these weapons here? I can choose to put them weapons into that, but I'm not because I need them because these are my weapons. All right. Say I want to rank this weapon up, right? You see it says this is the enhancement. The weapon that you're enhancing is that's in this block, and this is the material that you need. The material. Your material is stuff like this. Remember, I took you over to latest issue, right? All right, let's lose these two weapons. You see how I just throw the weapon in there? You see how I just throw them in there? I just throw them in there, right? Cause you know I don't.
But they have to match, right?
No, not for enhancing. That's the thing. Not for enhancement. Enhancement, you don't have to. You don't have to match. You don't have to match those for enhancement. Enhancement is only matching the same weapon. But I'm gonna show you that. But first, let's work on enhancement, and we'll work on smelting next.
Oh, okay.
All right. So now, for example, you trying to smelt your weapon. You trying to enhance your weapon. See how I just throw? I can throw anything in here. See, if I want to throw all this in here, I can just do it. See that? It doesn't matter what I throw in there to smelt it, right? To enhance it, right? You see how, you see what I'm doing? I just threw a whole lot of stuff in there. That's you see how I just throw a whole lot of stuff in there. All right. Let's go back out and go back in to enhance it. See what I'm saying? But to enhance it much faster, so let's do one enhance first, and I'm gonna show you something. The difference between. Alright, let's see. Okay, I got this weapon right here, right?
Yeah.
Alright, now this is the weapon I need to enhance in a way. So, what this is, I need to keep that, I need to keep that, those two. Alright. Alright, let's do it like this. Damn, she hung up. Mm-hmm. Hello?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It just times out. I don't know. But you see this?
Yeah.
Alright, now the enhancing progress. You see how you remember earlier before we went over there and identified the weapons? And then I put them into my Vanguard?
Yeah.
Okay. The way I identified those weapons is the same way you have to identify in-game dungeon weapons. You're familiar with that? Going to latest issue and identifying weapons? Yeah, like I showed you. Okay. Now, when you enhance them, when you see words like this, that means they unidentified, right? You can put unidentified weapons to enhance another weapon, right? Just like you finna see them do here. So I don't know what this weapon is. It just say copper. I won't know what this weapon is until I take it to the latest issue and get her to identify it. So I go right here, click this, and I click this, and I identify it. So I goes right here, and I click enhance. I put the two weapons into her. That it costs money. You see that?
Yeah.
It ranks the weapon up one by one. It ranks the weapon up to 1. I gained, my attack went from this to this. You see what I'm saying? So I gained 100 attack power. I gained 100 to my 9,939. It was 9,939 attack when I got it. It went from 999 a base attack to 822, from 9,000 to 900 to 9,000 to 403, because it went up to level 1. Alright. Alright. So that's the way you can do it. But to get it to go much faster. Because it gotta go from 1 to 10, right? It gotta go from 1 to 10. So let's the more quicker way to do these is by doing your dailies. You do your dailies, you get these kind called mythical cudgels. To attain these kind of cudgels, you have to get them from the necropon.
Okay.
Alright, now let's say, alright. Let's do this. So we enhance that weapon. I showed you how to enhance the weapon. So let's smelt. Let's show you how to smelt the weapon. Alright. But first, I can't show you how to smelt the weapon because I don't have any weapon to smelt. Alright, yeah I do. I will. I know. Alright. Let's go back to enhance. Alright. Here we go. Now, what I'm doing here, I put in stuff I form into it. So I just want to rank it up. So I go get it there. See, it ranks it up by 10. See, goes all the way up. That saves you time and money. That saves. Okay. So what we just did was we just enhanced that weapon to 10. Each weapon ranks up by 10. It goes 10 to 100. So,
Yeah. So does the scroll play part in this too? Scrolls or no?
no.
Okay.
Scrolls are for Vanguard. Same way like Vanguards. Yeah. You kind of could say that. Like Vanguards, the scrolls rank the Vanguards up by 10. Yeah. You can kind of say that. Smelted cudgels at certain levels, from certain levels, it will rank the weapon up by 10. But once you start getting up into a higher level, it may take you 2 of that weapon. Alright. Let's show you an example here. Now I can show you an example of smelting a weapon. Alright, let's go. Alright. Let's go find. I just ranked it up. Alright, I got it off face. Alright. Smelting a weapon. Alright, you see this weapon right here? The only way I can smelt this weapon is by having another Adachi Despair of Val. Alright? That's the only way I can get that weapon to up some. So I have to get another weapon of this choice. But let me explain something to you. And I'm gonna explain something to you for you to understand. And everybody else that's watching me, that's in the chat up there. This game is very, 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 very grindy. Okay? If you think that coming to Onigiri, and it's a cool game, it's MMO, it look good. This game is very grindy. Very bad for your console because it does DC and it will lag you out, but we ain't gonna get into that. I'm not here to gonna bash Cyberstep like that, but it's a fun game to play. But it's also very grindy and hard to play as well. Alright, So, for example, let's do this for example. Now, you see this weapon right here? This spread of Val? Now, I just told you need another weapon of the same weapon to smelt this weapon to 100, right? All right. So, let's go look and see what it took to get that weapon. Alright. Now, that's what's a weapon I had to craft. Your strongest weapon in the game is your craftable weapons. Alright, no in-game dungeon weapon, unless it's at a lower level dungeon, gonna outweigh a crafted weapon dungeon. A crafted weapon. If that makes sense. So, let's look at this. Let's go here. I'm a Adachi. So we're gonna eliminate all the other weapons. I'm gonna click on Adachi. Alright. Here go the Vow right here. Alright. To make the Vow Adachi, I had to go fight Metasophiles, and he drops weapons. So I had to fight him, I had to attain a Adachi weapon, I had to attain a twin sword weapon, and I had to attain an axe weapon. Alright? Now, let's look at this. Let's look what it took to me to do this. I had to attain a Adachi weapon, an axe weapon, and a twin sword weapon, right? Just to make that vow. And all this stuff right here. You see all this stuff? Yeah. I had to go farm for all this material. All these materials that you see, I had to farm for. I had to farm for all these materials right here. I had to farm for moon fur. I had to farm for darkstone, which I gotta go get more Adama. I had to farm for scarlet, all the gems in the game. I pretty much had to go farm for it, and I had to farm him. Now, let's ask yourself, that's a lot of work, right? Y'all can see that's a lot of work. For people that's trying to play this game free to play and don't want to spend no money, they would have to craft this weapon. They would have to craft this weapon 20 times. They would have to form these recipes and had to form all this stuff accumulated. So, say if you were doing this by 10 times, you would need 10 Adachis, 10 no, you would need more than that, because you would need more than that. You would need like 30 Adachis, 30 twin swords, and 30 axes just to craft this weapon. You have to craft this weapon 10 times just to craft it 10 times now, and then you have to time all this by 10. All this by 10. All this would be timed by 10. All this would have to be times by 10 just to craft that, to smelt that weapon. Do you want to go through all that hard work? That's where money coming. That's when they get you at, right there. You ain't gonna want to do all that work. You're gonna see all your friends, cousins, or whoever else you got on this game that play this game with you. You're gonna see them with the cool weapons, nice looking weapons and stuff. And they either had to have artisan swords. And let's get into that. Now, you don't really have to spend money for artisan swords, but this is what artisan swords do. Now, that same weapon that I told you that I had to craft, you need the same name. Well, artisan swords break that rule. See, I can just pop an artisan swords in that slot, and see, it allows me to continue to smelt that weapon. It allows me to continue on ranking that weapon to the next phase, which it would be 20. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it allows me to craft that weapon on to the next phase because I don't have to do it. So as you can see, this is my success rate. I have a 90% chance of passing. I has 0.0% chance of losing that weapon, and it cost me 3 million Ryu to smelt that weapon to that level. And trust me, you're gonna need a lot of Ryu. But let's get into smelting here. All right, now smelting is very, 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 very important. Okay, I'm telling you this. It's very, very, very important. I'm telling y'all in the screen, whoever watching me, y'all asking questions. Very, very, very important. Okay? Then you do not want to mess this up at all. Please listen to me and listen to me good. When you smelting a weapon, you have anything past 50%, level 50, you will have to put a button on it. The game will warn you first, and then if you choose not to listen to their warning, you might go through or you might fail. I just told you what you had to go through. So say a free-to-play player, he desperately don't want to put no money into the game, right? He like, no, I'm not putting no money in the game. I don't care what you say. I'm not putting no money on this game. I'm gonna do everything the free-to-play way. All right, cool. You have at it, my friend. He's not listening. He's gonna do it his way. So, all right. So he comes over here. He smelt this weapon. He proves me wrong. He comes here like, oh look, I just made it. I just made my weapon all the way to 90. All the way to 90. I ain't needed no button. You see what I'm saying? I don't need no button. I don't care. I didn't have to have a button. So he got to smelt it one more time to get it to 100. Okay. So he got lucky. He rubbing it in my face. He doing all his happy dance, rubbing it in, all in my face. He just showing off, just acting a pure donkey because he made it to level 90 without using the button. So he now just say he free to play, and he just crafted that weapon 30 times. Grab me, he crafted that weapon 30 times just to get that same weapon that he crafted 30 times to 100. So he goes in, he ain't put a button on it. He goes in, he put his other crafted weapon into that weapon. He goes over there, he hits his little thing that he want to do on the weapon. He add the little artisan options, the autocraft options that he wanted to add to it. He goes to click continue on. The points reward him if you do not use a button. This may happen. He like, I don't need a button. And guess what happened? The weapon breaks. So all that hard work that he just put in, gone down the drain. And if a weapon breaks, you no longer get that weapon back. So that's what the game gets you at. You either gonna have to farm. And let's do this for example. I'm gonna open a couple. You see these lucky boxes right? You see these boxes right here? These are more free to. Let's get in a better area. You see these lucky boxes right here? These are more in a better area. See what I'm saying? These are what more free-to-play player go for. You see what I'm saying? You identify these boxes to try to get something out of there to help you. They give you skill cards, they give you SP boosts, they give you artisan swords, and they gives you drop boosts. They give you everything out of the deck of pearl except vanguards and scrolls. They give you will soon get some to give you mechatomas, but I only have seen those during events. But alright, so let's do this. Let's get in $5. Look, y'all, listen to me and listen to me good. Beckoning cats are trash. They only good for trading towards points. I got a beckoning cat out of that situation. Let's identify another one. I got a skill set card for a sword. A button. There you go. On screen, y'all. A button. There you go. You see? You see what I just got, y'all? I got a button on screen. You see? That's what lucky boxes do for you. They are a good item to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lucky boxes are what free-to-play players look for. They look for lucky boxes because you can get stuff like this out of them. So now we got a smelting reset button A. Now you can smelt the weapon now. Now we can smelt the weapon, because if you didn't have no smelting amulets, stuff like that, you can now smelt your weapon up. Okay? So the game is like I said, this game is very grindy. It's definitely not free to play at all, because you're gonna want mounts, you're gonna want vanguards, you're gonna want certain things out of the game that you see everybody else have that gives them an advantage. And this game is not really free to play at all. Not so what ever free to play. And you can't. So that's basically how you pretty much the game in a nutshell. It basically ranking up, because every time you rank up, you get more chakra. You gain 1 chakra plus every 2 rank ups. So every time you rank up twice, you get 1 chakra. You rank up twice again, you get another chakra. Alright? So you ranking up allows you to equip more mags. It gives you more affinity. And it gives you more opportunity to better and stronger weapons every time you ranking up. Ranking up has its purpose. It allows you to equip better weapons and stronger weapons that you normally couldn't wear, because it's the level requirement that it tells you that you need to hold that weapon. Ornamentation on your mag will make you stronger as well, but you just have to get lucky. Everything in onigiri is a gamble. Smelting weapons, gamble. Spending money, gamble. Farming dungeon, gamble. Everything you do is a gamble in this game. It should call gamble onigiri. Gambling onigiri, the gambling game. That's what it should be called. Because everything you're doing is a gamble. So, you know, it's up to you and your money and your wallet if you want to play this game. At a higher level, you're going to need to spend money. Period. Even at a decent level, you're going to have to spend money. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. Most people that don't spend money, and most people that try to play this game free to play, those are the ones you see in the rift all the time, just talking to people, because they don't either have the money or they just want to get on and talk with friends. And I can show you what that looks like. If y'all don't believe me, I'm gonna take you there. Look at him. You see him? Look at him. Level 66. Level 104. They've been carried. They've been carried so much in this game. They've been carried so bad in this game that they got stuck. Carrying, boosting is a no-no in onigiri. Because the person that carry you in this game, when he or she have to go to work, or he or she is not on every day, you stuck. You're stuck because you can't no longer progress forward because you don't have the skills, the skill force to do so. So this will happen to you. You get stuck in the rift talking to people because you can't no longer progress in the game because you've been carried so much. And now you stuck in the harder dungeon areas that you can no longer do with no mag because either A or B. Truthfully, this game doesn't tell you shit how to play it or whatsoever for newer players. It doesn't tell you nothing at all. It gives you a sword. It tells you go hit this damn big ass goddamn dragon. You ranks up to level 2. They play this last happy Japanese song, and then they tell you get the fuck out their face after that. But all in all, this is what happened to you when you get carried so bad. You get stuck in this rift just talking to folks and asking people can they carry you to this certain area. But the people that grind it out, let me see. I don't know if they can still hear me. And Aura is live streaming, so he probably has me muted. Poison Clan. Let's see. Armor Man. Alright. But that's pretty much how the game works. And stuff like that. If you want to, if you didn't know, you can see how the game goes. And you see how the game works. But it's not that hard. It's not that hard to understand. And stuff like that. Once you get the better understanding of how this game works, you'll take off like a rocket. And understanding, it's just understanding the classes and that you want to play. Now, if you want a more tune in depth of what I'm saying, you can just go to. You got to get this website page. So you go to the Wikipedia and you type in Onigiri Wikipedia. And once you get the Onigiri Wikipedia, it explains everything about this game from to the T. It explains to you everything you need for your classes, but you still gotta know what you're looking for on there. But it also explains to you step by step everything what it does, step by step what it does. So if you ever want to know what you're doing, you can just look at it. You know you gotta go get ready, go get your stuff done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just hit me up when you get through.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what she's doing. I don't know if she's gonna want to do that.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. Wrong. Let me shut this. Loud. Mm-mm. Got 10 hours. 10 whole hours.
何のご用でい。先客万来だ。調子はどうだい。なんかあったら声かけてくれや。
私頑張ります。私頑張ります。
任せてください。任せてください。これを鑑定すればいい。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんです。これを鑑定すればいいんです。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。任せてください。何でもお預かりしますよ。こんにちは。任せてください。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。また後で。お兄ち こんにちは。任せてください。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんで、これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。どうですか？任せてください。何かあったら声をかけてください。こんにちは。任せてください。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。どうですか？これを鑑定すればいいんですね。どうしました？では、また後で。今度僕からもお返ししないとね。しました？ 任せてください。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。どうですか？どうしました？ではまた後で。
Yeah.
Hey, Oral.
Hey.
I need to see. They want to see your. They want to see the strongest player in the game. So they want to see your profile.
Who's they?
The people in the screen. They want to see your profile. My screen. But I couldn't find you.
I'm at War Bazooka.
Alright, I'll be there. I'm gonna let y'all look at it. They upset to see who the strongest player in the game. So I told them you are the strongest right now because you have 3 tempers. So I'll be there to show y'all what he looked like. I'm gonna show y'all what he looked like. But anything dealing with Onigiri, you should go to Oral channel. His name is Ron Dunn the Scroll on YouTube. He explains everything much better than I do. So if y'all go subscribe to his channel, y'all would definitely get more of the game that you wanted. This is like me. I'm like a cheeseburger, but I don't have all the toppings. Like he got all the toppings and cheese.
I got that spicy mayo.
Yeah. So you should go to his channel if you want to know anything additional about the game. I know just as much, but you know he explains it. He took the time to sit down, think everything, do, and put it into a neat, organized video. I mean, you can learn things by watching me, but it's gonna be kind of difficult because I'm gonna be like doing certain things that you won't even understand what I'm doing.
Yeah, you wanna use him as a shield because you have infinite access to Azura. So just stay in Azura and take damage, and then switch out, switch back in. Like if you're running out of SP, you're about to die, just switch to Azura and use him as a shield. It is crazy. War Bazooka is hard.
Yeah. Yeah, War Bazooka is there.
Am I on hell or am I on hard? Because I feel like I'm retarded.
There go the black man, my buddy.
Ooh.
What up?
Howdy, did you sleep all day?
What's up?
More or less.
Damn. I'm in War Bazooka.
And I'm at Arcane Dungeon, if you want to come play.
I think getting more Blake festivals would probably be the best option for the night.
Yeah.
Because I need to get one log. Or as many as I can. I'm thinking about using the boost.
I have 10 bloody festivals.
なんだこれは
On my
力
way.
が溢れるような
I need to make an X.
あ
Huge.
あ
Which
り
I
がと
have the stuff to make it though. I have all the stuff to make it.
うなんだこれは力が溢れるようななんだこれは力が溢れるようなああありがとう
Listen to that good shit.
ありがとう
Yeah, I was trying to find that theme we played yesterday.
あ
I found this one.
あありがとう
What I
あ
can't find is any mag. I've gotten the mag in 2 runs. Can you believe that?
What, you looking for a log?
なんだこれは
Yeah.
力が溢れるような
What the
なん
fuck?
だこれは力が溢れるような
Are you in a 4-man already?
I'm in a 5. I just joined something.
Yeah, you need to be in that 4-man.
I was. And then someone joined.
Hey man, you right about that gold that Saku-san gold weapon hunt. That junk do rank your vanguards up pretty fast.
I'd get pressure points, yeah.
任せてください任せてくださいではまた
Should people boost in Yogg? I think you can, yeah. I see people do it all the time. You watch videos, they have a boost on.
This mug is kick-ass.
On it.
It's fucking huge.
Oh.
Full of coffee.
Just imagining like a glass jug. This mug, and you just cut the top off. It's my mug. Like a jug of water.
ありがとう
Slice the top off. Here we go. Fucking ooge.
Yeah.
これは良いな
Oh, there's my DC. There's my DC. So I'll be coming back an hour and 40 minutes. Pretty good. So I'll come back with a new stream for farming vlogs. I'm not gonna look at anything on Facebook because like my cousin wants to like hang out and it's fever, and if he sees that I see it on Facebook, he'll be like, "Fuck."
どうしました？任せてください。
Should have made coffee last night. Then I could have kept on grinding, but I
これ
just
を
was too
鑑定す
fucking
ればいいん
tired.
ですね。
Oh.
どうですか？
Just put the bow in
これ
there.
を鑑
Just lower
定す
it
れば
up.
いいんですね。
The bow
こ
in
れを
there.
鑑定すればいいんですね。これを鑑定すればいいんですね。
But anyways, my PC is completely
どう
fucked.
ですか？任せてください。何かあったら声をかけてく
Until
だ
I
さい。
buy a new operating system, I think that's all I need to do.
Here it is.
これは良いな。ありがとう。ありがとう。これは良いな。これは良いな。これは良いな。ありがとう。これは良いな。
Okay.
ありがとう。
So, Lyra, you gonna come with me?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh,
こ
can
れ
you
は良い
join?
な。
Do you want a 5-man or a 4-man?
Well, it'd be nicer if we could have a 4.
We gotta make our own party. But I don't think anyone's gonna join it on a fever. Alright.
Might as well take care of my inventory before then. So, what was your favorite crash thing yesterday?
Through the fire and low. And I watched, when I woke up, I watched the fucking say whoa one more goddamn time. Oh my god. I said that to my friends.
Definitely was a good one. I could have gotten on much earlier, but I was just laying in bed. Like, I woke up at 6, ate some cereal, watched some YouTube, and I said, oh, should I start yet? And then go back to bed. Over at 10, ate some cereal, went back to sleep. Woke up at 2. Okay, I can't go to sleep anymore. Got my laundry, made food, and I'm... After watching more stuff on, like, Resident Evil.
王への土産に世にも珍しいと言われるうつだるまのかけらというものを購入したぞ。
It's about to be that.
コンセッションビューティーブレッド。
It's still
Boy. So we just gotta wait for someone else to join it.
I'm gonna use a 200, but I don't have it.
All I have is a 300. I figured I'm not using my shots again, I'm using something else.
Concession duty grid.
Whatever works. Fuck, if it wasn't Sunday, I'd be taking a shot every time I get a mega Sameblackkid.
Karma's gonna bite my ass? Oh, I can't. I mean... Oh, no one's gonna join it because it's called One Dude. Oh my god, I'm not even touching this. This playlist is gonna Jesus take the lead. Oh my god. What the fuck is that?
Crash Bandicoot, but except every time you miss your
I gotta... That's not turning my... I don't think we're gonna get a point here. Hey, we got siding. Hey. Alright. Popping them loose, gonna farm them Romans. Let's go. Romans are hard. Oh my god, like, why is it so hard? It's a big boost. Look at my keyboard, it's going crazy. One first. I got a Ronin. No, I didn't. I thought I got a Ronin. I got a broken leg. I thought I saw one. Like, the water one the home was in. That Corona's gonna crash again. Yeah.
It's going alright, Scotty. I'm sipping some coffee. It's almost like it lied. It says it's supposed to hold 30 fluid ounces, but it didn't even take all my coffee out of my
Oh, I got a log. First hack, log. What do I do now? I gotta keep going, I'm stuck here.
Yeah, because I'm your fucking lucky charm, no matter what.
Yo. Log. First hack. Rodents hard, everybody. One run. Log. I put the log in Logan.
Hey Brandon, coffee is pretty fucking good, even though I'm drinking it black with a little bit of milk.
Even though it's black?
Oh, it's still black, maybe put 2 tablespoons of milk in there.
Hey, Cooley Cool, how you doing? Bullshit. I messaged Eva, said log. She said no. Like instantly, no. First run. Log.
You don't need a drop boost, you need me.
I had to drop boost. That's another achievement done for the weekend. Cut a log. Bloody festival? Oh, wow. So I guess we just gave each other a reacher now. What? Let's just say I do better or you lose Oh, we're full, Ken, because we're only doing a 4-man party. Sadly. Unless siding leaves.
王には及ばない。
Look, come and get your title. I'm gonna get your Ronins.
Oh, Hunter. Piss off that other
Hunter,
guy.
you got 2? What?
No.
Hunter, you should have just said no.
What do you mean, no?
I told the guy I'd carry him to get his dancing water recipe if he could find 3 hunters. He found 1, and he tried like for 2 days. He said you should have just said no. I'm like, dude, get your hunters. Yeah, and now every time you need to think about it,
Bullshit or whatever.
王が治めるブリテンには
AC fires and trash. So that.
Yep, gotta have butter. Cheaper than Vaseline. How much is Vaseline? Because I can't afford it.
Exactly. I could see you going to like a brothel, like you just walk up to the counter and say, "Hi, can I help you? Yeah, you got any butter?" What? 3rd shelf from the fridge? Like, 3rd shelf down, sunshine. I do not want to listen to an hour of Mario Galaxy music, sorry. Another 75 minutes, no. Okay. Where's all the music? Just look up, like... Wow! Damn, I know what song I want to listen to. I don't want to listen to War right now. I want to listen to Rebecca E-Trip. She does really, really good remixes and stuff. Oh my god. Like, the legend. What's LTTP? I don't know what that is. Link to the past, okay. She did this huge medley of, like, for Donkey Kong. I love it. I don't know what else she has. Is this from Yoshi? Buttercups and Daisies? I don't know. Wait, I'm just gonna let it play music. Oh, I got a magic.
Is there a whirlwind? Or whatever it's called. Got the magic.
That's a magic touch. So we've each got 2 different kind of mags. Oh, I got another mag. A fixed staff.
Boy, I gotta see a mag. Another hunter.
We're taking turns. You got another hunter?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty consistent.
Whoever, let's see, was it Namakawa or Yamamoto? He'd be so upset right now. I don't know, there's so many other fucking people in that chat yesterday. That's why I miss having private parties.
It was interesting until late.
Not just fucking private people that she randomly added playing on Minecraft or something.
Yeah, they came later on.
I'm on a 200. So right now
I'm at 500. No, 300. No, 400. I'm just gonna go behind it now.
Oh.
What? I killed Tango? No, I didn't. Oh.
Perfect. Tango, you got something for me? No, you don't. You're outside, Ryujin.
Is Ryujin coming too?
Is Void City. He's like, I need more room.
You achieved nothing this fever? Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. Well, you got some seedlings of calamity, and you got some radiant spines. Why am I farming Ronin? I'm not. I'm making a point. The title is Ronins Are Hard. I got my log in 7 minutes. Like the first run on Boost, I got a log. So
Coming in.
we're gonna see how many Ronins we get. Ryujin?
He was outside. He was there.
He's not there.
Alright, let's see it bloody. I want 17 of these fucking bitches.
I want to be able to dash.
That'd be neat too.
And you killed something. I have to go look. Yup. I've never had a problem with hybrid mags, period. Except for Bloody Festival, I only have the one. I only had the one. That's what I want to say.
Kind of sad that 8 has only 3 flames when 7's like 5.
The fire sharpen?
No, for Whirlwind Assault 8.
Oh, the spinning? It's probably just more damage.
Yeah, that's much more damage. Alright, Scotty.
Hope I get more logs. I'll never forget my first log dropped right here in this flower.
I don't know if I remember. Back then I just smashed circle because I knew that my mag was invisible because it didn't exist.
I got my keyboard out, it's working. Oh boy. My log dropped right out of this cap over here. The best thing is now that I have a log, I know it's going to get picked up no matter what.
Yeah.
See if I got anything else while waiting for you. Okay. As a sword user, you say Ronins are hard, but not as difficult. Just people make it seem exactly. It's honestly a meme at this point. Like I got my mag in the first run. I needed. But yes, they can be bad. It's all RNG. You can't. I don't mind this because I need baby bottles for monos breaking down for Inferno Stones, so I don't mind this at all. You know, if we get 10 of our mags, just get medals. Yeah, exactly. That's beautiful. I didn't get nothing this fight so far. I got more stones than anything. Just a bit lazy and just don't find the complaint. Yeah. It tends to happen.
Yeah, Bloody Festival is for my 105, and the reason I want to make more is just to get better rolls, and if it's just shit roll, I can turn to a fuse and try and get better rolls in my current fuse.
Yeah.
Just more or less upgrading. I would love to have more HP.
Oh, yes.
Thunderstorm. Could have been a bloody.
I'm thinking I might ornament this fused. I don't know yet. Like if I got in a world where I get double crit HP, I'd wear it. Oh, I'd keep that one. Get rid of my other double crit.
Random.
So,
you and moist.
he likes a nice moist towelette.
Indubitably.
Can't fucking dash.
Can't dash, you got crash. Wow.
Message to everyone. Come after me who plays. Plan on being sword user, just farm until you get Ronin so they eventually drop. Yep. We will.
Triple blade 8 is beautiful.
I have that on this weapon.
Yeah, it sounds like she says get fucked.
Does she? You chill already?
It's just... What you didn't say there. Right there.
Kekempa?
Well, my volume's low, so all I hear is Kempa, but it sounds like get fucked.
Oh, Nimpo will get fucked.
Kempa, fuck you.
Get blown away. I'll cap out on these 100 mil chests.
100 mil chests, give me.
100,000, so. Already full of bronze.
And every fucking 100k chest could have been made.
Oh, I fucking wish. I haven't got any Ronins yet, guys. So careful.
Well, he got, fucked.
ETC.
He can't go. Oh, yeah.
Is he in your stream?
No, I just saw him running back and forth.
Okay, we'll pick him up after. He already left, so. Maroons. I got Pearson Stone. Take. This portrait of Zelda is pretty thick.
Do you look at the picture at all? Or do you just not want to because your cousin?
Yeah, I'd have to pick up my phone.
Wow. Just to say, like, this thing's fucking huge.
There he is. But how do you... I always go to like form new party when I want to open it.
It's gotta even hear this fuck.
When can we expect updated class guides? Definitely after Fever. I'll be working on the Sasuke guide first, then I'll do the Wand guide, and it'll be like super up to date. And then we'll go forward. How would you feel if a woman came up to you and she said, "Hey, I'm about to sing a Lego 5 between your legs"?
She better be sucking instead of blowing.
ここは良い国だな。もっとも王が治めるブリテンにはかなわぬが。
Where the mags at?
Kの戦い方見させていただこう。身になることがありそうだ。
Yeah, we need to work the shaft. Look, I got like 3-1 run. Okay, that excuses everything if I got 3-1 run. Get hit by the passage. Rocky was a bull. He was a man. It's gonna get hot. You know, I think the only Ocarina of Time Sheik song I don't really have any attachment to at all is the I don't remember it.
But I want that.
I can't give you a shooting doji, guys. I don't have this. Did I do it?
The non-mag should be coming up. Come first.
It's so weird, like I never see them on the ground, but I see them when they fall.
Go fast. Serenade water.
It's not that
That's Bolero.
Yeah. Serenade water for 10 hours, dude. It's only 24 seconds? Fuck no, I'm gonna do 10 hours. Okay, that's actually really good. Actually, yeah, it kind of feels like the most generic of all the songs. In my opinion. Although my favorite temple theme is Forest Temple every time.
When I was playing it when I was younger, I didn't like it, but now I really enjoy it, especially after like Link's Nightmare.
Oh my god. Achilles is so beautiful and peaceful. I got an ice stone.
どうしたい？何ぞ修理してほしいものでもありなさるんで？
We're about
halfway through. Exciting, baby. Yeah. I got a log first run. Then I got a magic, big staff, and then hunter.
Stone.
All of these fire swords look like Neo Terrors. When they hit the ground, it's all red and green in the background, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of those surprise mariachi bands. Oh god. Oh. The better question is find me a bad song I'll tell you, I'd rather listen to Kakariko Village over like Baby Baby Baby. Just me.
That's a challenge. Try to think of. Plus nostalgia all the way fucking 11.
Should be on a good rail. don't want to play. Oh, the song just ends like 2 minutes early. I clicked on a playlist for 1 minute at a time.
Well, Scotty, it's really hard to say if I'm actually doing that well in this area because they are like 90. But with mine, I have negative fire and wind, so Sasuke gets nerfed on 2 fronts, but I'm really good with Ramon. Fuck, do you have the entire soundtrack?
I'm trying to find it all. What?
Because we gotta get to the bottom of what is the worst track in the game.
I'm gonna click on this person's account. Oh god, that will never work. I'm gonna try and type in just Ocarina of Time.
OST.
OST.
Yeah. I find it so easy. It's just
complete soundtrack. Yeah, but there's complete soundtrack. That's just everything. Oh, fuck, what'd you do? Starting here, you can't tell me you wouldn't rub one out of this song.
Oh, fuck, I would.
Like, alone on a moonlit porch, you know what I'm talking about? Oh. I see Oro might notice me, just maybe. I see Oro might notice. Rocky's like, I'm rubbing too out. Sound critics, how would you describe this song to the audience? It's like, you're on a porch, right? It's like rubbing one out on a porch in the middle of the summer. You just fapping along to the crickets chirping? Tempo's just right. I don't know where some redneck walks up. I know where a redneck walks up, so hey, wants some moonshine? So he sits down there. We're out, dude. I gotta come to the forest. Another red blood, he's missing teeth, so you know what's going on with the
Actually, in a lot of
The chair doesn't usually rock, though.
What it do, man?
It's fucking great. Oh my god. That little sound part right there. Like, it's what I said, but at the same time, it's also like giving a massage in all the right places. Yeah. What was it?
That's exactly what it is. It's just slow down.
You wanna boost? We're gonna go hard. Steel oil might be this one.
量が取れたかな。終わりだよ。終わりだよ。はい。
That worked out good.
That's a solid gold. Got a low there.
Otherwise it'll just keep cutting out.
I'm so distracted right now. Have we really been in here for 45 minutes? That's crazy. How long does it take to do one run?
It used to take about 10 minutes. It's probably a little bit faster now.
10 minutes? Wow.
Yeah, without effort.
You got a Gyototen? Nice. I mean, not the best thing, but not the worst thing. Even this song is good.